What's up everyone, the Mandalorian here from the Hyperspace Database, the show that highlights Star Wars ships, technology, alien species, and more. Today's topic, the Cloakshape Fighter. The Cloakshape was a highly customizable starfighter developed by Kuat Systems Engineering, and was developed decades before the events of the Clone Wars. The Cloakshape Fighter was a small one-man fighter that was initially made for the Judicial forces of the Galactic Republic, but was also used by the Jedi Order and several corporations and governments. There were also lesser reputable organizations that used the ship, such as the Nebula Front, which was a group of terrorists opposing large corporate conglomerates like the Trade Federation. The Cloakshape Fighter was not designed as a terribly fast or powerful starfighter. However, the hull rating of the ship was quite high, and the modular parts as well as its simple design led to the ship being highly customizable. It was also affordable. While new, it cost the same as a TIE fighter at 60,000 credits. Used, it was 15,000 credits versus the 25,000 credit TIE fighter. The mechanic Shug Ninx was quoted as saying, "I once had a guy come in here looking to buy an original Cloakshape. I just laughed and told him that there's no such thing as an original Cloakshape." Because the ship was so customizable, upgrades were extremely common, with most of them being stronger weaponry, more powerful engines, and deflector shields, which the ship originally lacked. The ship could also be adapted to use a hyperdrive sled, or ring, to enable lightspeed travel, as the stock model didn't possess any such capability. The rear fin on the ship was actually a wing stabilizer kit that was optional, but since most ships adapted this feature, it was just assumed that it came on the stock model. The Jedi Order had a special painted version of the Cloakshape called the White Cloak Fighter, which possessed a faster engine and a Class 1.5 hyperdrive, though these ships would eventually be phased out as the Jedi were given dedicated starfighters, like the Delta 7 and then later the Eta II Interceptor. The Cloakshape fighters were first seen in the Dark Empire series of comic books, though the ship is also seen throughout many different Star Wars Legends adult novels and light novels. In the X-Wing series of novels, a squadron of Cloakshapes hunted for the rogue Imperial warlord Zinj, but didn't do very well because they were old, and many newer craft could outperform them in many ways. The Cloakshape Fighter is seen in the video game X-Wing Alliance as an enemy vessel, and the player encounters them on missions to repel the pirates from stealing the Azamine family cargo. Han Solo was pursued by a Cloakshape in the Dark Empire series when he was trying to infiltrate the smuggler's moon of Nar Shaddaa and meet up with Shug Ninx. In the Disney canon, the Cloakshape was seen in the novel Heir to the Jedi by Kevin Hearn during the Age of the Empire. Luke Skywalker and fellow Rebel agent Nakiri Kellen encountered 3 Cloakshape fighters when they were flying the yacht the Desert Jewel on a secret extraction mission through Hutt space, but managed to flee the pirate ships in time. While the Cloakshape Fighter was not the greatest ship to ever grace the spaceways, it was an affordable ship that was incredibly versatile because of its modability, and was seen in service many years after it was considered to be outdated, serving as a welcome addition to many planetary fleets and anti-piracy vessels. And that nearly wraps up this episode, but stick around to the end for some secret trivia. Did you like it? Be sure to check out my other videos as well, hit those like and subscribe buttons, and the bell to be notified every time I publish a new video. Be sure to select all notifications, and you can go to my social media for more news and channel updates. Hit me up in the comments if you want to talk, because I'd love to talk to you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and we will see you next time.